Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Fallout here, hope on it is doing good. So we're back with Steal the Brainrot. This is going to be a very different video for the channel than usual. But it is a tycoon and it would be strange not to check something out when it's getting so many plays and I know nothing about them. I mean, the channel is designed to help people regardless of what the game is. So I was just not going to play it, but I thought, you know what, that's crazy. So we're going to come in and we're going to talk a little bit about it. We're going to give you some starter help. The first thing you really want to do is really push to get your rebirths. Don't worry about maxing this room with all the best stuff. Purely try and look at the rebirth and see what it wants. So those are the two brain rots at the bottom. I'm not going to try and pronounce them. The two brain rots at the bottom is what you're looking for, and then the bar above is how much money you need to have to then rebirth. Now I've rebirthed twice. I was making a mistake at the very beginning. I was just building up with all the breast brain rots, and I was thinking to myself, what was I doing? Because the whole objective is to rebirth, because every rebirth is going to give you like a better cash multiplier and more sort of extra goodies. So definitely push to get as many rebirths as you can as quickly as possible. So then when you do get better things, you're really going to get like really good payments. So just make sure you're meeting the requirements and get your rebirths done as fast as you can. It will also open up other floors for you as well, so once you've done it. So really looking at the bottom section, which is how much it's going to cost to buy, and the yellow one is how much it's going to pay you per second. Don't just focus on how much things cost, because there's plenty ones that that's very good return. So there's a lot of things that if you purchase them are going to be better value even in something that's the same or more expensive. So something that's say like 5,000 to buy might be better than something that's 50,000 to buy. So just make sure you're checking on the rarities. Obviously things like rainbow events tend to play very well. These ones pay far more than the normal ones. Now you can get rainbows at any point, but obviously once the event starts you're going to get a 10 times more likelihood, I think it is, of getting a rainbow brain rot. Also make sure to check this section over here, right above the doorway. So guaranteed legendaries, guaranteed mystics, and so on. Just make sure you're spending your money, okay? Don't just let your money sit doing nothing, because you can just sell your brain rots at any point and get 50% back as well. So basically, if you've got something in here that you've paid 400,000 for, just make sure you've collected more than 200,000 before you go to sell them. So that way you're never losing money, okay? So yes, that's all you're going to do, is you're going to look for the best things and you're going to buy them. It's actually, surprisingly, a lot of fun. I actually wasn't going to touch it, and I thought, you know what, it's actually quite fun, and it gets quite addictive because you really want to find like the best one for your base. And if you're playing this in public, it's going to be really good trying to compete against other players. I can see why it's getting so many plays. Oh, maybe buy this one as well when we're here. So 300k, perfect explanation for here to show you what I mean. Okay, so that's a diamond camel. I'm not going to try and pronounce the names. Okay, so come on. Okay, so as you can see, he is 300k. The gorilla, orangutan, sorry, is 400k. But this guy is paying more per second than this one, and he's 100k cheaper. So it does pay to really look at what is worth buying, okay? And obviously just keep going over. Now this is my next objective, I think it's 12.5 million, so I'll be back when I've got that one, just so I can show you the rebirth. Okay, so finally we managed to get this guy. So he's going to should allow me to actually do the rebirth now. Thankfully there was a space upstairs, or I would have been in a bit of trouble there. There we go, so you can now rebirth. Again, now I just did the rainbow event, there was absolutely nothing worth getting. It is obviously 10 times, but really there was nothing this time. So I've got given 25k, which is a good start. 43 minutes to the next event, so what we're going to do is just going to look for something that's going to pay really well. Oh, we better have a look and see what we're needing for the next one. And we'll see if we've actually got a spin, because we don't get many of them. Okay, so now it's 35 million, 2 legendaries. The legendaries seem to take forever to be able to get, so that's going to be out ages before we'll be able to rebirth again. But we're now getting 3 times cash multiplier, so it's definitely worth it. Okay, so let's try and wait for something good. 25k. I really didn't think it was going to be as good as what it is for something so simple. I mean, it is very, very simple. There's like nothing to it, but yet it's still loads of fun. It's quite surprising how addictive it gets for something like this. Honestly, I didn't expect to enjoy it nearly as much as what I am. In case this is a good example as well, I have 25k. This is 10k to buy, and that one is 25k to buy. But this is 100 per second. This is 150 per second. But it's more than twice the money. So it's more sensible to buy one at 10k and then buy another one either at 15 or 10k, and you'll get better return for the money. So as you can see, to buy this one, I've now got 200 per second for 20k, which is far better, and I've still got 5k left as well. So a better return for less money, so it definitely pays to make sure you're buying the correct ones rather than just wasting money on things that just are. Well, he's pretty cool. Yeah, he's pretty cool. So basically what you do, and then you're just going to build up your money enough, and then you're going to rebirth, and you're going to keep pushing and building up your pretty awesome house. Hopefully, I see we've got 2 spaces now. So we go, you can lock the base as well. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, and by the time this rainbow event comes around, I'll probably have 20 or 30 million ready to go and spend it on the rainbows. I wish you got a bit more spins. I'm not sure how long you have to wait for them, and I don't know where it tells you how many you have available. Yeah, there's nothing up here to get that to increase, so yeah. So there we go, so come and enjoy this, it's actually very good, and I hope I've helped a little bit, and thanks for watching, Fallout out.